Hi guys, this is a passing thought. I was kind of thinking about this and I thought, well, I'll make a video because I haven't made a video in a while. Well, I made one this morning, but it's afternoon. But I thought I'd make a vlog anyway. And it was about Doctor Who, and I thought, I'll make a video and upload it. You'll always want a bit more blocking and stuff. Yes, I don't do that. I'm so tired. I've been working all week, all last week, all this week, doing essays non-stop every day. Get up, essay work, come back, watch TV, sleep, up, work, television, sleep. It's the same thing, and I'm so glad it's all finished now. I can just relax. Well, I can't relax tomorrow. I've got things to do. Oh, help me. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, it's talking about Doctor Who. And what is the most disgustingest line in Doctor Who, which makes you go, oh, or repulsive, that makes you feel sick? And I thought this was it. After watching nearly every single Doctor Who episode, this is one of the most repulsive ever. Make you think, oh. And it's from one of the most repulsive stories, which you go, oh. Which is Revelations of the Daleks. Now, if you know what that story is, it's kind of a disgusting story, where there's this place called something Paradise. Don't know, where the people are in there sleeping in suspended animation, having a sleep, and Davros is actually taking them out of their casings, of their cryogenic sleep, and turning them into either Daleks or turning them into food, which is absolutely disgusting. And turning human beings against their will into Daleks, and turning them into food, and feeding the people human beings that Davros has crunched up and turned into food. It's disgusting.
The humanoid form makes an excellent concentrated protein. This part of the galaxy is developing quickly. Famine was one of its major problems.
You've turned them into food?
A scheme that has earned me great acclaim.
But did you bother to tell anyone they might be eating their own relatives?
Certainly not! That would have created what I believe is termed consumer resistance. They were grateful for the food. It allowed them to go on living.
Until you take over their planet.
Precisely.
Anyway, and then you see half this girl's father, half Dalek, half man. And you're like, ugh. It is an absolutely repulsive story, one of the most worst ones I've ever seen.
Kill me, child!
I can't!
It is our duty to eradicate all those who wish to pollute the purity of the Dalek race. If you ever love me, Natasha, kill me! Kill me!
Let me do it.
No!
It is vital that the Daleks are supreme in all things!
And this line was the one that makes me go, oh. It was like, where Davros is talking to Tassenbeaker, or Tassenbeak, whatever her name was, and he goes, I will offer you immortality. I will let you become a Dalek. And it's like, oh, and she goes, that's an offer I can't refuse.
He should be exterminated!
It is time for you to decide, Tassenbeaker, to whom precisely your loyalties belong.
To you, of course.
It is easy to say, but I require a positive commitment as proof.
What do you want me to do?
As I said, I once offered Joe Bell immortality. He refused. I now make the same offer to you. Serve me with your total being, and I shall allow you to become a Dalek.
That is an offer I cannot refuse.
It is an offer that must be fulfilled through blood. Show me your total obedience, until you burn!
And like, your body is about to be destroyed and turned into a blob and put into a machine. How is that an honour? It's like, it's disgusting. It's the way he says it as, I'll let you become a Dalek.
I shall allow you to become a Dalek.
Like, you're turning humans into Daleks, and it's like, oh, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible. And it kind of, like, instead of being a blob, like a mutant, they kind of, the mutant thing kind of takes over their body, so the whole thing, like the whole body is stuck in this shell.
You are my daughter. How could I forget that?
Ugh, it looks horrible. Oh, good grief. That is one of the most disgustingest lines I can ever think of in Doctor Who. I'll let you become a Dalek. It's like, ugh. Like, cause if you by saying, if someone's like, oh yes, I would love to become a Dalek. Please turn me into a Dalek. Like, oh, it's disgusting. Like, no. To become a Dalek, to destroy your body and maybe turn into a blob. And it's like, Davros says, I will grant you immortality. What the hell's that? Daleks aren't immortal. Like, you could be turned into a Dalek and think, oh, this is fantastic, I'm going to live forever. You come along, another Dalek exterminates you, you blow up. Or someone shoots a gun at you, dead, blown up. A bomb flies underneath you, bomb, dead. How can you have immortality? Now, it's not immortality. You could die. So what's the point of being turned into a mutant killing machine? I would let you become a Dalek. Ugh, it's an offer nobody can refuse. Yeah. Well, Jobel ended up being killed. And then Tess and Beaker got shot. I've really hated that because she tried to, even though she was kind of evil, she tried to help the person she loved, even though he didn't love her back. And then she got exterminated. That's really sad. But that's one of the most disgusting things. Like my stomach churn actually thinking about it, because it is revolting. Turning human beings into Daleks. Now, turning human beings into Cybermen, that's not as gross. Well, it does get gross. New series, no, it does not. It's not that gross.
I did my duty. I did my duty. Oh God. I did my duty.
I think it was more gross in Attack of the Cybermen, where they're converting those people into Cybermen, and Lytton and all those people into Cybermen. I think that's more disgusting and more horrible than the new series.
I know. Please, Doctor. Kill me.
You just get bunged in a shell. You basically get blended up, and you be put into a thing. You're already dead, really. How can you turn someone into a Cyberman by cutting them to bits? I don't see how that works. But you're putting the brain inside the metal thing, but how can you do that without killing it? Because your brain would be disconnected from the rest of your body. It would have no blood flow. So if you're going to have blood flow, how can your brain live? I don't know. They haven't thought this thing through, because at least the classic Cybermen had veins, had blood, whilst the new series Cybermen don't have blood, so how can their brains live? They've just got bits of nervous system shredded through their body. New series Cybermen, absolute shit. You need to get back to the fleshy Cybermen, because there you have blood, and it makes more sense, really. But those tubes were meant to, I think those tubes, one takes blood out of the brain and one takes one in, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it is quite revolting, turning people, human beings, into different monsters. Ugh. But turning people into Daleks and Revelation of Daleks would have to be my most disgusting, stomach churning moment. Okay, from Toby, goodbye.
Kill me, child! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!